Obviously, I'm here by the ocean, and you can see what the water has done to the landscape behind me. This shore, this coastline has been shaped over years and years by the softest possible substance, water. If I had water in my hand, you have water in your glass. I mean, there's nothing to water. Yet, when it's moving, when it's directed over time, it's shaping you. Water can get in anywhere. The smallest amount of water can dribble into any house. It can get into any crack. It can transform, it can destroy. It can shape something into something beautiful. This is what the Holy Spirit does in us. It's working on us all the time. The Holy Spirit changes you. Jesus plus nothing changes everything. That's what Paul was writing in Galatians when he talked about the fruits of the Spirit, because the church in Galatia, they wanted to add in all religious stuff, that maybe you need to do this again, bring in this religious ritual. You don't need religious ritual. You don't need to come to church. You don't need any of that stuff. All of that's bonus material. It's the Holy Spirit that changes you. The Holy Spirit gives you, Jesus' Spirit gives you the power to obey. And it's shaping you like this coastline is being shaped all the time. They won't even recognize you. You won't even recognize yourself. You'll become a better, more attractive person. From the inside out, the Holy Spirit changes you. Jesus plus nothing changes everything. The chaplain of the Senate, Richard Halverson, said famously, "Jesus plus nothing changes everything." That's really what I want you to think about when you read Galatians chapter 5, and it tells you how the Holy Spirit changes you. The Holy Spirit is the Spirit of Jesus, the Spirit of God. And every single person who becomes a friend of Jesus, who accepts Jesus' forgiveness, gets 100% of the Holy Spirit. And it says in that passage, in your study guide, in Galatians chapter 5, that these things grow out of a person who has the Holy Spirit. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness. It ends with self-control. Now, I have a friend who says that those are in order. That the first thing the Holy Spirit does in you is he starts working on the love in you. And out of love comes more joy. And out of joy starts coming these other gifts. I don't know if those are really in order or not, but I know this, that these things start to grow in you when you become a follower of Jesus. The Holy Spirit changes you. It gives you the power to obey. Before I knew Jesus, I had no desire even to start doing these things. We just have desires like everybody's desires, the American dream and these social pressures that get put on us. But when you find Jesus, you start craving, start developing, start growing things. It gives you the power to obey. Now, you don't have to be a very religious person to understand this concept, because we live in a culture that loves spirits. I don't mean evil spirits, I don't mean mystical spirits, I mean spirits in a glass. You walk into any restaurant, any bar, and the whole wall is full of spirits, whether it's Jack Daniels or a glass of wine. Now, if you think about it, every single television commercial you see for some alcoholic beverage or for some sporting event, it's telling you, it's showing you, it's modeling for you that that spirit will change you. It'll make this event more happy if you have this drink. It'll help you calm down. It'll create a romantic atmosphere if you have this wine. Spirits, alcoholic spirits, make the same promise of the Holy Spirit for love, joy, peace, patience. But if you've had an experience like some 20 million alcoholics in this country, you know this, that the promise that those spirits make, it takes it away just as fast as it gives it. The Holy Spirit, God's Spirit that you get when you become a follower of Jesus, it's working on you all the time, changing you. Like these rocks have been shaped over the years by the water, so it is, I've been shaped over the years by the Holy Spirit. I'm not the person I used to be. I grew up in this town, found Jesus in this town. but I'm not the person I used to be. I have the same fingerprints, same eyes, a few less hairs, but I'm not the person because the Holy Spirit's been working on me. The Holy Spirit changes you.